are going to the promised land. Not that much people go there.
Let's get it, man.
Not that much teams go there.
Get it.
We are going to the promised land.
Yo, man. Toronto, stand up.
Like the fans of Toronto and the Raptor fans were saying, Raptors 6, game 6 in 6, and we did it.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? Huh?
Man.
Let's go.
First off, before we get into it, shout out to the Raptors, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the city for fighting. Shout out to the Bucks, too, for playing a good, tough game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they fought, but hey, we weathered the storm, baby.
Yeah. Hey, guys. Welcome back to the Bryan Brothers podcast. I go by the name of Adrian.
It's your boy Jay, man.
And we have some great news for some of you guys. If you're just tuning in and you're not too sure what's going on, the Raptors have just won the series and beat the Milwaukee Bucks in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals.
Win that series 4-2.
And now the Raptors are Eastern Conference Finals champions.
We definitely...
we did it.
Definitely excited. We want to scream, but I have to drink water right now because of my...
I'm trying to contain myself because honestly, like, man, I feel bad for my neighbor, man. Like, we were going hard.
Oh, a lot of flexing.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, honestly, like, it's been a long time. Like, me and my brother have been watching basketball. Sorry, the Toronto Raptors basketball for a number of years, man. I just remember being so young. You know, we lived in Scarborough at this point, and like, we just would watch basketball all the time and have so much hope, you know? The Raptors that won a championship. Even when I was younger, I just like knew, you know, like I wanted Toronto to like win every game. And fast forward umpteen years later.
It's crazy, man. We're here now,
The
man.
Raptors are on the, like, are you kidding me?
We're here now.
Like, the Raptors are like, I want to say a couple games away from winning an NBA championship.
We're here now.
They got to go through the Warriors first.
Yeah, like they said, they're not satisfied.
And you know what? I like that mentality because I just didn't want them to like take this and like, you know, celebrate like if they won a championship. Of course, you got to be happy because this is a huge accomplishment.
This is history for
the Raptors have never been here before, and they need to take this moment right now and soak it up. But there's a bigger task at hand, right? But like we said, we just got to enjoy this moment because it's been a long time. You guys have been sticking around, watching the Raptors, and going through the ups and downs. And honestly, it kind of can get draining at times. You know, watching the Raptors and, you know, them going through their woes. But, you know, like, man, I don't know, man. I'm at a loss for words, man. Like,
we came a long way. But let's get into it. So, like, right away in the first quarter, it seemed like a game of runs.
Yeah.
Bucks went on a 9-0 run.
Yeah.
They went again on like a 9-2 run.
But let's talk about something here because in Game 5, you've seen that the Milwaukee Bucks head coach had made some switches to their lineup, and he made some more adjustments coming into this game. He started Malcolm Brogdon and also Chris Middleton.
Both of them this time.
Both the heavy hitters for this team, and they went to work from the jump. Chris Middleton was going off. He was making his way in the paint. He was hitting his jump shots. Like we were kind of fearful. I won't lie. We were like, okay, what's going on? Like the Raptors are getting killed, you know, in the beginning of the first quarter. But you know what? They stayed composed. They stayed down, and they had to work. But you know what? They kept it going.
We definitely did, man. So like I was saying, it was a game of runs. Middleton got it clicking right away. He was like 2 for 2 right in the beginning, hitting on the threes. Giannis it seemed like it was getting a little bit how can I say it? Not congested, but like mans were not keeping their hands on the ball. Giannis lost the ball at one point. Kawhi got the steal, and Kawhi messed up. Giannis got it. It was going back and forth. It was crazy. that was happening. Like we were saying, runs were going on. Bucks had a 9-0 run. We were weathering through the storm. Larry was looking for Mark. Mark hit a 3. Kyle was going in for a steal. Got a pass to Kawhi. That looked pretty good. Pascal was even, getting his things going on in the drive too. I like how that was going on. What else? I apologize. I'm just overwhelmed for this win.
No,
this
I
was
get
big.
it. But you know what? There was somebody on the Raptors who was just struggling. They continued to struggle throughout the series. Danny Green. Throughout the whole series, he was only shooting 4 for 21.
Yeah.
Which was really bad. And the tough times for Danny Green just continued. He struggled to knock down any shots during this game, but they relied on him heavily for defense as he picked up Chris Middleton and he picked up Giannis at some points, which is very tough. You know what? If you're not producing on the offensive end, at least the defensive end, you got to give something, right?
Yeah.
So that was good to see from Danny Green. I know fans are probably like, okay, like Danny had no points. Like, are you kidding me? Yeah, you know what? Like look at Norman Powell. Throughout the regular season, he struggled. It was a big struggle for this guy to really produce and to make his presence be felt. But look in this series. This guy's going off.
Hey, you can have a slump, but then you can come back out.
You can come back.
Point, right?
So we'll definitely need Danny Green to step up against the Warriors in that series and produce because, like we all know, the Golden State Warriors are a high shooting team, like a high 3-point shooting team. They just don't know when to quit. You got Steph Curry shooting tray balls. You got Klay Thompson. Iguodala can hit at times. Draymond, and not so much. If Kevin Durant comes back, that's a problem in itself.
Definitely.
Right?
So, at the task at hand, though,
yeah,
Bucks were definitely, they were shooting the lights out, man. The threes were lighting up from all over the place. Giannis was inserting his guys. Middleton was starting off really good, too. Brogdon was looking pretty good. Ilyasova was even getting it clicking right away. When it came down to the end of the first quarter, we were getting we were pretty much getting the bat in the stick. They were up first quarter 31-18 by the end of it. They were shooting Milwaukee was shooting 12 for 21. They were looking pretty good, and we were 6 for 19. We're having a little bit of a hard time on the shooting end.
Yeah. Another
thing too, which kind of stuck out as a sore thumb, the rebounds. Milwaukee, they're a really good rebounding team.
The Raptors just struggle to box out. I mean, guys are so worried about certain players on the Milwaukee Bucks getting touches that it's like the ball would, go off the rim and everybody will still be focused on their man, just instead of focusing on actually boxing out and looking where the ball's actually going to land and hustling for it. So they destroyed us. If we look at the offensive rebounds for this game, the Raptors were out rebounded 12-6 on the offensive rebounds, which just shows that Milwaukee was really aggressive, on the rebounds.
It showed even just you said 12-6 in the hole for offensive, but even looking at the first quarter, they blew us out 17-6 on reboundings.
Yeah,
they were up 4-0 on offensive rebounds.
Yeah,
there was something that I know we have struggles because it seems like Milwaukee has a little bit more taller players regarding towards height.
Yeah,
but
height,
like we
length,
said, box out your guy. Whatever you need to do, that can definitely help. So we had a little bit of challenges there. But getting into the second quarter, though, we had a lot more hope. It was still a push and an effort to go. Had some nice plays I had written down here. Kawhi had a nice look to Fred VanVleet for 3.
Yes.
Kawhi had a nice step back that looked pretty good. That seemed very efficient, but we had troubles turning over the ball. Leading into the second quarter, we had 6 turnovers. We were making a lot of bad passes. Steals were happening. The efficiency wasn't there. It seemed maybe the nerves were still running through. I'm not sure what it was, but no worries with that, though. Kawhi was still looking a lot for passes like what he did in the last game.
Yeah, guys, he was facilitating in this game. Like we've seen throughout the series and just throughout the playoffs where he was just, holding the ball and really just trying to get his shot off. In the past 2 games, he's been really trusting his teammates. And it showed here tonight as well that, he was finding people, driving and just kicking that ball out and relying on his shooters, which is really good to see. Fred was continuously hitting that three ball, man.
He's showing up big.
His fire just carried on into this game, which was awesome.
It definitely carried on in this game. The next guy too, when we noticed Raptors were going through a little bit of a struggle, Kyle Lowry picked up the pace. Yeah. He started trying to surge, looking for an energy, looking for something.
Yep.
He was giving it to a lot of the guys. Kyle Lowry was attacking for the lay for two. He also had a pick and pop pass to Pascal. Had a nice little floater to finish that off. Pascal looked pretty good with that. He also had a play where he put Brogdon in the spin cycle, got the foul.
Yeah,
they made the basket, but same way. I thought he was gonna swing it out for a shot.
You know it. You see it all the time. The Siakam spin cycle. You know it.
It looked very good with that.
Yeah.
We ended up picking back up the pace again. Went on a 9-1 run. That was looking good. Kawhi had a nice 3-pointer look from Pascal. One thing that did happen in the second quarter too, that I was kind of like, what's going on? Giannis actually was getting that 3 working for him.
Yeah.
He is a guy we all know not that great at shooting, but he's really good at driving in the paint.
Yeah.
But man, when he had an open look,
he was hitting.
He stepped up and was just pulling.
What do you think that is? Do you think that's just like desperation that like he's putting up these shots with prayers, or
it's not even prayers?
Preparation.
It's preparation and confidence.
Yeah.
A lot to do with your shot is from practicing, prepping yourself. You know, knowing your spots, getting the right feel, and having confidence in yourself. With every shooter, you know you have to have confidence in your shot.
Yeah, but this guy, he usually doesn't shoot the ball like that. Like, off pull-up jumpers, you know, catch and shoot, setting up very quickly, and getting his shot off. Usually
this is a big moment. This is elimination for them. They're definitely going to have the most urgency. And focus is going to come into it. And regardless, no matter what stage you're on, you have to have confidence in yourself.
Which is pretty crazy to me, man. It takes him like 3 to 5 seconds just to kind of line up his, his elbow, tuck it in, and all that, and get his shot off. But man, in tonight's game, that guy was just shooting the ball like if he does that on a regular basis.
That was definitely looking on a regular basis. A guy that was doing some stuff that looked pretty regular coming in now, he was Fred VanVleet. Vliet was looking for a shot, like you're saying. He was definitely giving the ball a lot to his guys. Yep. He had a look that went to Sergi for an inside attack dunk. That was pretty good. He also had a bullet pass that even cut through the straight.
Yeah, right down the middle of the paint.
Right in the middle of the paint to Ibaka again. Looking out for his guy right there.
Yeah.
Ibaka was doing good too. Foul trouble seemed to be a little bit of a problem for him and Mark. But when they had the ball, it was definitely their time to shine. That looked really good.
The bigs got to be careful because during this game, Mark and Serge Ibaka, they struggled defensively in some areas. They picked up turnovers pretty quickly. I believe going into the second half, they already had 3 fouls apiece.
Yeah.
So they got to do a better job of, staying on their feet and not jumping, directly at the shooters. Because there was a play where Ilyasova had the ball close to the baseline in the corner and just put up a pump fake. Serge just crushed him, just jumped right all over him. So it's like they got to be careful because the Golden State Warriors are a team where they are very intelligent. They know exactly what they're doing. They know how to get you to react, and they know how to draw fouls. So our bigs got to be careful, when they're playing defense, and just got to be, cautious of your fouls, how much you have, how aggressive that you're being, right? Because they're definitely needed, and it just turns out that they really stepped up tonight.
Definitely really stepped up. We still were having our woes going into halftime. We were down 50-43. But usually what happens halftime is, you got to have that prep, you got to have that speech, re-strategize, make adjustments. That's really what it's all about. And we definitely made adjustments. But right away, there was a play where Bledsoe was going to the paint. I guess he didn't get the call that he was looking for.
Yeah.
Mike Budenholzer, my mistake if I'm mistaking your name, but the coach of the Bucks ran down the court, wilding out. Got a tech for that right away. The energy for him.
He was wilding like hard.
He was fired up, but it looked like Bledsoe tripped over his own foot or whatever the case may be. Like he looked like he slipped up himself, but no worries about that though. On the other end, Larry had that aggression again that we needed. He had a nice thread pass straight to Pascal for 2. Kawhi started taking over a bit too, had the two going on.
Yes.
Hit a nice little jumper that looked pretty good right away from the beginning. Giannis came back once again, 3-point. That guy,
I was
another
kinda
pull
like,
up.
what the heck is going on? Like, this guy's literally pulling up and hitting 3-point shots.
That was definitely a thing, man.
Like Giannis? Like,
that's you, but honestly, it seemed like throughout the series, he started to get more confident with his shooting, man. So
man, because
he's only 24.
Bro, if this guy's like running in the paint,
He's only 24.
you know, spinning, Euro stepping, and he's having his way in the paint, imagine if he can get his way on the perimeter. Yo, this guy's gonna be scary next year.
He definitely will.
Because now
he has a lot of improvement.
I feel like he has confidence in his shot now. Like after this series, I feel like you're gonna see a jump shooter like evolve in Giannis.
He's definitely gonna have a lot of work to do, but he's doing it right now. He's putting it in.
He's summer, man. Like it's go time, bro. Summer's the time to get better.
He's literally like jumping. The peak is starting right now.
Yeah,
he's still not
he's
even,
starting
like,
to get better, man.
Right now. So that's definitely scary. But yeah, Kawhi was looking good. He came off a screen, hit a big two in the mix in the game.
Yes.
Going forward into it, he was looking for his next first two.
Is that when he hit back-to-back jumpers?
I think
both mid-range jumpers. Yes.
I think that's when he hit back-to-back mid-range. The second one, he came off around the screen.
Yes.
Hit a two. Also, a couple plays down the line, was looking for his players. Definitely got Marcus all involved.
Right in the corner.
Him.
Sweet spot.
His first basket he hit.
Yeah.
Boom. Knocked down the three. That was good. We went on an 8-0 run.
Mm-hmm.
That was definitely perfect. There's some other things I have right here. Bledsoe. Sorry, that's what I want to bring about. Bledsoe started attacking third quarter on the inside, and that was looking like
he was
really
trying to take it to
man.
Fred, guys. He was really trying to bully him. And he just would drive and try to get a nice little fadeaway jumper in the paint. If not, try to dish it out to Brook Lopez or find Giannis. He really started to get things going. And they were up big at that point, man. A lot of fans were, you know, they're kind of weary. Like, I don't know what's going to happen here. You could tell, like, in the stadium, as we were watching the game, the fans were kind of just, like, kind of on edge. We didn't really know what was going to happen here. But you got guys like Kawhi and Kyle Lowry that were really stepping up, which was amazing.
That was definitely amazing. Bucks were still trying to push it. They had a big 8-0 run. Mm-hmm. When that run started going on, Kyle, once again, I feel like he just knows when to turn it on. He had that energy. Back-to-back three-pointers.
Back-to-back tray balls.
That was crazy. Super crazy. Bucks on the other end were still trying to kill it, man. They had 10. They were 10-0 in second chance points, but there was nothing too much to worry about.
Man.
Kawhi was still looking for his guys. Kawhi looked out for Norm. Norm had a nice baseline dunk. Kept that pretty straightforward. Flushed that in. No fancy stuff. Definitely like how he got that in. Once again, I feel the dominance of Kawhi was definitely felt in this presence here. He had a nice little shake with the up and under and one.
Yes.
Couple plays forward down. Fred VanVleet came with like a big body guy. Set a pick for Kawhi. Kawhi nailed a nice jumper. Raptors went on a nice 7-0 run. Man, it was just third quarter was where it really got testy first because we were down by 15.
Yeah.
And to fight back and just push through that
15 points.
It was definitely big.
Huge, man.
Man, we were down by 15, made a couple runs, then getting to the end of the third quarter, we were down by 5. The energy was definitely contagious.
Yeah.
Raptors kept pushing. Raptors kept fighting.
Battling. Kawhi was putting in work at this point.
He looked like he was getting tired.
Yeah,
the gas was running down low for him.
It was definitely running down low. And shout out to Kyle Lowry. I know people are like, you know, they don't really know. Like, you know, in the beginning he had the 0 points. You know,
I think they know.
During the playoffs, people are like counting him out. I don't know about Kyle Lowry, man. Just trade him, ship him off, ship him somewhere else. But he stepped up. So for you fans who counted him out, I don't know, man. You guys might have to count him back in because he was balling tonight. All right, balling,
definitely balling,
making plays, making big timely shots, like. Man,
I feel Fred was making some big time shots.
Fred too.
Fred was even on the late fourth quarter. I seen a move where he was just cutting through. Nice little leg.
That was a fillet. I hope Filet was watching, man.
That definitely looked good.
Yeah.
Norman, I didn't see too much in the second or so, but
yeah, Nick didn't play him as much tonight.
I guess he was a little bit worried, but no worries because when he came on, he stepped up big. Norman hit a big baseline 3. That was looking good.
Huge.
Like you said, people were counting out Kyle. Mm-hmm. Well, some people maybe were, but you know what?
They don't. It's like
he kept pushing through it, man. Yeah. He was looking for his guys once again, trying to get the energy going on. Mm-hmm. Found Serge Ibaka for an inside dunk. That guy looked like he got fired up right after that.
That was a monster slam. I thought he was gonna get pinned, but
yeah, man,
slapped that on Brook Lopez.
He pushed through that. Fred seemed like the next captain coming up, looking for Pascal for another floater. That looked good.
Yeah,
Fred was even cooking. That man had a nice sidestep 3 on Ilyasova.
Yeah, it was a deep tray ball too, man. The way it left his hands was like, "Hey, Fred." That's grown-up basketball right there, man. That's a little DeRozan sidestep, a little James Harden sidestep.
And for the playoffs now, we can say there was a slam for the night or a slam for the season.
Give it to him. Hit him.
Because Kyle came through, running down the paint, had it open, looked like he got contested. Turned around, swung that to Kawhi, and Kawhi crowned the living out of Giannis, man.
Are you crazy?
That oh my Jurassic Park, I promise you.
They went nuts. Lit. The whole street
lost it.
Yeah, he was going off.
Like literally, that was like big time.
Oh yeah,
big time. But once again, Bucks tried to go on another run.
Yeah.
They tried to come through with the 7-0 run. Still was looking a little bit shaky for them. Larry stepped back in the mix though. Came up with a big 2 play down the line. Looked for Marcus Gasol even got a nice look from Kawhi. Hit a big 3 when it mattered again.
Yes.
That definitely helped us out. Kawhi was looking for his guys. Kyle was looking for his guys. Kyle looked definitely for Kawhi. Kawhi had a big 3.
And everybody was ready, honestly, like down to the wire, man, to the last couple minutes. Everybody was confident. Nobody was hesitant.
Speaking about confident and ready, Kawhi looked like he wanted to try and crown Giannis again, and he missed that. But right there, Pascal was standing right there.
Just cleaned it up.
Put that right back up. That was looking really good. Another big play when you're talking about getting ready and looking out. Coming down to like the last couple minutes. They knew that there was going to be a setup play where Milwaukee had the ball and they were about to try and throw it inside to Giannis.
Yes.
And Pascal timed that steal
and slapped that ball away, and the Raptors were off to the races. Fouls start to come down the line. Kawhi, I think, missed 1 of 2. Yes. But then he grabbed his own rebound.
Also and hard for that.
Get it, man.
Put one back up in again.
Yeah.
Then Pascal...
because he got fouled.
Pascal got fouled down the line too, and then put the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
And when the clock went down, I'm telling you, I still feel it right now. I've never felt so lost for words in my life.
Honestly, like
we are the Eastern Conference champions.
Like Chuck
going
says,
to the finals.
Chuck Swirsky, let me get his name right. Chuck Swirsky used to say, "Get out the salami and cheese, mama. This ball game is over." Alright?
I don't know what's the most expensive salami you can get or cheese, but we need some fine wining and dining tonight.
Yeah, you gotta go to the deli, man, and see what they got. Honestly, like, I'm at a loss for words at this point. It's been a long time coming. And, like, people are talking about DeMar DeRozan and saying, he wasn't able to, bring the Raptors this far and such and such. Let's not discredit what DeMar DeRozan has done for the city, because he's done a lot, right?
A lot of people. You know what? Yeah. Just in general, Toronto's came a long way, man.
Yeah.
We've been going through this since 95 when we first started,
man.
Pushing all the way till now. We had a lot of people from the Damon Stoudemire era, the Vince Carter era, the Chris Bosh era, the DeRozan era, and we're here now, man. We came a lot of way. Raptors definitely pulled out that W. 194. Giving just a couple of stats right there, if you want to go for it, but I'll just say it first. Your boy Kawhi had 27 and 17, 7 assists, man.
Huge, man. He didn't put up the 30-plus points, but he got a double-double. You know what? He did what he had to do to secure the bag tonight. So Kawhi Leonard played 41 minutes, 27 points, 17 rebounds, 7 assists, shot 9 for 22 from the field, and was 1 for 8 in three-point shooting. We got to touch on Kyle Lowry because he just had so much energy in this game.
He was a big factor, one of the main guys, man.
He played 41 minutes as well, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, shot 6 for 10 from the field, and he was 3 for 4 in three-point shooting.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of him, man, because people were just talking so much smack about him, you know, and he just continued to stay focused. No more hesitance in his game. He's just being him, and it's really good to see.
Stepped up big, man.
We also got to touch on Pascal. He played 42 minutes, 18 points, 4 rebounds. He shot 7 for 17 from the field, and he was 1 for 3 in three-point shooting. And he also gave a big contribution to help the Raptors.
Shout out Fred, too, man.
Yeah, let's touch Freddie VanVleet. Let's touch on what he did for the night. 34 minutes. He had 14 points. He had 2 assists. He shot 5 for 6 from the field, and he was 4 for 5 in three-point shooting. The other day, he was 7 for 9 in three-point shooting, which was in Game 5. So, man, shout out to Fred VanVleet for just not, you know, taking in all the noise from everybody talking about him, saying that he's not able to step up to the occasion and play big minutes. But you know what? The past 2 games, he's showing you guys what he can do. So, shout out to Fred VanVleet.
Definitely. On the other end, Chris Middleton had a big 14 and 4. Giannis did put in some work. Giannis had 21 and 11.
He had a double-double.
He did seem like he got contained pretty much this game. We did figure it out late into the series.
But he still managed to score 21.
Good. A guy that actually gave the big scare to me, which started to heat up a lot, especially during the fourth quarter, Brook Lopez, man. That guy had 18 and 9. He dropped majority of his points in the fourth, man. Looking like a problem. Brogdon tried to contribute. He had a 10. George Hill did too. Ilyasova quietly had a 13, man. He quietly had 13. He was looking, to me, quiet. But when it mattered, he stepped up big and had his shots. But salutes to Milwaukee, man.
It just wasn't enough, all right? It wasn't enough to beat the Raptors tonight. Raps in 6. The 6 and 6. We got the job done, all right?
We got it done, man. Shout out to the Raptors, man. This is what Drizzy likes to do.
I can't believe it.
6. This is what it is. This is a Drizzy 6 right here.
I actually can't believe it. Like, honestly, guys, I just can't believe it. It's been a long time coming.
For real Raptors fans, I'm not even say Toronto.
From the day one Raptors fans.
Day one Raptors fans are real Raptors fans that's been
not the new Raptors fans who are making Instagram accounts.
No, we love all of them. We love all of them.
Of course, but like
people that people that know the history of Raptors, man, knows what this means. We've went to places where we weren't seeing the finals at all. Point,
not even the playoffs.
Even before that, it was the point. It was the point where we had it going for a bit at the beginning, and then after like the Vince Carter era, it seemed like nobody wanted to really come here and play in Toronto. We had to like draw guys from like Europe and other guys. They all played contribution too.
It was
to a point where people didn't want to come here and play for Toronto, or people would kind of battle Toronto, like, yo, this is my favorite place to come play. I can come put up some points, do whatever and stuff. You can't do that no more here in the city, man.
We had Turkoglu just come, get a check and leave.
That's how we felt as fans. We went through so much things. We went through so much ups and downs, man.
All those guys, man.
We came a long way, man.
Jose Calderon, he was good. I appreciated him.
Yeah.
There were so many names that we could throw out there. We had Jalen Rose at one point.
Shout out Jalen, man. He was
who else do we have?
Days,
what's that point guard? His name was Mike something. What's his name?
He was like that bulldog type of guy.
Yeah. I think it's like... Let me look it up, man. But basically what we're trying to say is like we've been around watching Raptors for a very long time.
A lot of Raptors fans that's been watching this, man. This is well deserved. It's our time. Like what Drizzy says, man. What a time to be alive.
Mike James.
Man. Mike James. There you go.
Yeah, I think it's Mike James.
Raptors fans.
A lot of Raptors players
all the
come
Raptors
in and out,
fans,
man.
This is like this. It's still not over, but this is a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
To say, man, we're making history.
It's history.
We've beat the number 1 seed, man.
Yeah. And we're going to the finals, like
so.
I don't know,
the Raptors say. There's still more work to be done,
bro.
Honestly,
the Raptors are going to the finals.
the work's not over yet. You
meaning that they can win a championship.
Like
if they beat the Warriors,
it's like what I say.
The city's gonna go crazy.
We made it to the promised land, but we're still.
Yeah, we have to earn our keep there, basically, right?
So, man, I just want to say, shout out to the Raptors once again. Shout out to the coaching staff. Shout out to Mazai for taking that risk.
Yeah.
This was an incredible season. Still going through an incredible playoffs. Still got a lot to go. Yeah. Raptors fans, man, we've came a long way.
Shout out Kawhi Leonard.
We came a long way.
Shout out Kawhi Leonard.
The main thing I want to say, too, not to sound like, I'll just say this straight up. People out there that celebrating out in the city, man, be safe though, man.
Yeah, guys.
Straight up, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Enjoy this moment. Let's soak it in like a sponge. Still got work to do, but hey, be safe out there.
And
man.
also definitely, to the Milwaukee Bucks fans, like if you're watching this, like, they did a really good job during this series. They just couldn't capitalize on certain things.
Give your guys some respect.
Yeah, you got to give them some credit because next year, this is going to be a really rough year for the NBA, man, because Giannis is going to come back 10 times better.
24, bro.
He's going to have a jump shot. Chris Middleton is balling like there's no tomorrow. Like this guy,
there's a lot of upside for that.
Chris
man,
Middleton, yeah, he's an all-star. Wasn't he an all-star this year?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he was.
But hey,
Brooke Lopez is really good. Brogdon's amazing. You guys got a really good team here.
There's some things to look for,
man.
but right now in this mix, man, it's our time to shine, man. Raptors right Nation, man, we're out here, man.
Stand up, the six side Toronto, whatever you want to call it. This is our time. All right, let's get it, man. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We greatly appreciate you guys.
Comment.
Yeah.
Flood the page with the sixes, man. Flood the page with Raptors
some
wins.
Sixes, guys.
Show some love for the city, man. Yeah. Honesty, man. We love this, man.
Let's get it.
Hey, love all y'all. Enjoy this, man. Let's soak it up.
All the best.
All the best. But once again, be safe out there.
I gotta let you guys know, we will not have another episode up this week.
Take a little bit of a pause.
Take a little bit of a break. I mean, I'm going on vacation.
My guy's heading out.
Yeah,
OT going on vacation
to Jamaica, so about to enjoy myself.
Hey, but still be here on the IG. We'll be flooding it up. You know what I'm saying?
Man. If you haven't, go check out our Instagram page at TheBryanBrothers with 2 underscores and have a look, man. We're very active on it, following accounts. Commenting and just getting back to the people.
Hey, and also too, for all y'all that don't know what's going on in Jamaica too, man, follow this guy right here, man.
I'll put my little IG tag down there. You guys can have a look. Yeah. And also I'm on YouTube as well. I vlog and I do other things.
He has some good content, man. Watch that. I'm not just saying it because he's my bro, but he actually has some good content, man. Go watch that stuff.
I appreciate it. So I'll have that link somewhere there. I'll also have it in the description. So if you want to check out what I'm doing in Jamaica, you can check that out. And yeah, man, we greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you for rocking with us, honestly.
Definitely, man.
We started this and, we wanted to talk about the Raptors and all things NBA, which, we've been doing, but the Raptors are our number one focus. It's our favorite team. And, we're riding the wave right now, man. And it's really exciting right now. It's really an exciting time to be a Raptors fan. So,
once again, people, enjoy this, man. Everyone out there in the streets, still be safe, man. Love is love. We catch y'all just now, alright?
Peace.